or whoever's allowed in here. I don't really know how this is working yet. I'm sure that it's being monitored and unplugged if need be. Today is a week since they killed my cat. They wanted me to wake up a wreck. And if I wasn't a wreck waking up, they wanted to turn me into one. Okay. They're starting with the poop in the bathroom sink again. That's how all this started last time. Which means they're probably after another cat. Okay. And also, I had a big bag of cat food in the house, like I always do. When it starts getting low, I order another one. It's usually only $50 a month. They contaminated that entire bag of cat food. I had to throw it away. And then I had to borrow money from somebody. A few days ago so that I could buy them some new dry food. I bought them a different brand. This time I bought them a brand that was $25, not $50. And I bought a smaller bag in case they did it again. Well, I think they did it again. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to dump out what's in the dish. And I'm going to refill the cat food and see if they got to all of it or just the ones that's in the dish. It's my life. This is my targeted life. But people are not going to go away. They're not going to change. They're not going to stop their bullshit. They're not going to stop. I'm going to bring the phone over there. What I should have done was as soon as I saw that poop in the sink, I should have grabbed my phone. From now on, I should just grab my phone as soon as I wake up so I can walk around the house and show you shit that they did while I was sleeping, including this. They're going up higher with their scissors now. See? And then, of course, they steal your hairspray so that you can't fix it. I just woke up. This is my first cup of coffee, so I'm trying to wake up. But this is a week since Boo Boo. I found Boo Boo, and right before she died, and they're gonna try and give me a day today, like always. I think they did something to the food. I'm gonna pour it out. I'm gonna bring the phone over with me. I tried putting some on the floor. See if they would eat it off the floor, because some of them like to put it on the floor like a dog before eating it. and they're not even eating it off the floor. So I have a feeling that they got to it again. Um, that's how they financially drain you. That's how they do it. See if my cat passes up the food and goes to the water dish. Smelling the food on the floor and passing it up and going to the water dish. See how he's sniffing it? Walking away from it? That's the food dish. Now, if he throws that food up later, I'll know why. Maybe they just did the top surface. Because I took the top surface in my hand and I put some on the floor. I know that they're going to take all my cats out one by one. I know that they are. All I can do is pray. It's in God's hands. But I know these people. I know what they do and I know what they're capable of doing. And a lot of times you can just... I'm going to do it anyway because he's acting a little strange. Alright, so I'm going to dump the food out of that dish. And I'm going to refill it. And let's see what happens. Yeah. Let me try to anchor my phone. I've definitely got to get a phone anchor. Because trying to prop this thing up so I can video is ridiculous. Okay. Alright. My broom is in the basement. Because I still haven't gotten to that bullshit yet. Which I'm going to have to try today. I'm going to have to try today. I also want you to see the wetness that they put underneath this mat that belongs to my cats because they're trying to wreck the floor that was just installed. Okay. See that? It's all over the floor too. Okay. Not the first time. Won't be the last. And my cats are not doing it. Pretty sad when you have to hide your paper towels in the freezer from the roommate. Yeah. Oh, do you think you guys ain't seen nothing yet? I'm going to start live streaming everything. Everything. It's all getting live streamed. You see nothing yet? Now I'm going to take this. This is where I put the food when I buy it. My 12-pound bag of food that I had to throw away, this gets filled up 3 times by that bag before I have to buy another one, which usually lasts me a month or longer. Now, when you have assholes with their hands all over it. Now, my cats will let me know if they got to this entire container or just to this dish. Because if they don't eat from it, I'll know that they got to the entire container. And then they're eating tuna until I start making money because I'm not borrowing money to buy another bag of dry cat food for them to just do it again. All right. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if a cat goes over there and starts eating it. We'll see. We'll see if a cat goes over there and starts eating it. All right. That's how they kill your pets, people. They poison them. And then you come home and you find them dead on the floor. They're already starting. They started an hour ago with the bullshit outside. I've been awake since 7, so they're already starting out front. So far, my morning has consisted of the normal bullshit they do out front, poop in the sink in the bathroom, which is something that went away for a long time and is now coming back. And incidentally, there was a guy on here while I was live streaming telling me that it was him doing the poop and all that stuff, and I just totally hid his comments. Any perp that's on my live stream, I want you to know that I'm praying for you and that you're a scumbag because you're being influenced by evil demonic forces that you're unaware of that you have. Right? Um, I'm not going to respond to any obvious perp. Live chat. And I'm going to check this video after and see if that chat that you just put out about the poop just now. Really? No perp? Oh. I'm going to see if it's still on there after I post the video. Now there's my cat. You can tell he wants to eat. He's hungry. He's licking his lips. Walking over to the food dish. Let's take a look and see. He's eating a nugget off the floor that I missed. Okay. Let's see if he goes over to the food dish and starts eating. See how they act all paranoid? Because they're invisible cloaking in my house. They scare the shit out of the cats all the time. There's no reason for my cats to cower around me. I've never hurt them. Cats only act abused when they're being abused. Okay? Cats are only act abused when they're being abused. That's it. That's it and that's all. I know cat behavior. Okay, it looks like it appears they may have only gotten to that one dish and not to the entire container. But we'll see, because he's hesitant. You see? He ate 2 nuggets and now he's going to the water dish. We'll see. Okay. He's eating the food. And we're going to be keeping an eye on him today to see if he throws it up. I'm not going to delete your comments. I'm going to leave them on here and make sure that they're still on here when I go to post the video. So go ahead, reveal your asshole self. Go ahead. There's a method to my madness. That's right. You better hope not. We have somebody in the house called Chikimoto. Thiccimoto. I'm going to make sure that that their comments are on the video when I go to post the video. Okay. We'll let these people reveal themselves even further than they already are. All right. Most people would get a moderator and try to keep these assholes out of their channel. No, I want them to come out of the woodwork. And they are. And they're just too stupid to realize what I'm doing. And they're so arrogant and they think they're never going to get caught. So they actually don't care. That's
seat is. And thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my.
Okay, I think he ate about 3 nuggets, which is nothing. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. And if I have to give them only wet food, only as soon as I open the can, then that's the way it's going to have to be. But these cats are used to going over and getting dry food whenever they want it. It's free feed. Cats do not overeat. They eat what they walk away, and then they get wet food at night. So it's always fun. Um, I might have to change that up if they're going to keep contaminating the dry food. I might have to change up their food. Is it going to keep them from poisoning my cats if they want to? Absolutely not. Yesterday, I went to UPS and printed out my um, on-board hiring letter for my employer, proving that I am employed now and that I start on Tuesday. And I also printed out an email that I asked from my landlord to send, stating that I'm 3 months or 2 months behind, and August is coming up. So I'm pretty sure I've got all the paperwork I need for tomorrow's appointment at Social Services on St. Paul Street, which is at 8:15 in the morning. Um, I want everyone to please pray for me. This is my last chance uh, to attempt to get my back rent before I become homeless. Um, that was the third application I've had to fill out. They wasted a lot of my time. Luckily, somebody donated to my cash tag link yesterday, and now I have money to put on my bus card because I didn't know how I was going to get to work starting on Tuesday because I'm running out of bus funds on my card. Um, so thank you, God, for that blessing. It was a true blessing. And when I'm at the transit center tomorrow, I will move that money onto my card. So I'm very grateful for whoever donated that $30. That was very much needed. Um, Now they're doing all the driveways. the 6 rows of houses that my landlord owns. Now they're doing the driveways. I still have to go downstairs and try to hook up the uh, washing machine that I was given and see if it works and get on those blankets that are still down there from over a week ago, laying in a big wet pile. I really have to get on that today, and I really have to try to do that by myself, which I hate doing guy things. I'm not a handyman. I hate doing the guy things, but I don't have a choice. Okay, there's no more real men left in the world. The only way men are going to help you these days is if you fuck them for it. Unfortunately, I've had to turn away two guys that were willing to help me for that exact same reason. So it looks like I'm doing it myself. Come here. Show me that there's nothing wrong with the food. Come here. Come on. Come on. Show me. Show me there's nothing wrong with this food. Come here. Come on. Show me. Come here. Show me, and if there's something wrong with it, I'll open a can of tuna. Come on. I know. I know. I know what's going on. I do. I know. I know Slider. He only makes that noise when he's in distress. But this cat. I know. Come over and tell me if there's something wrong with that food. I want to see. Go check. I'm telling you, people, they're going to take out all my cats before it even happens. Okay, they're going to. This cat usually eats the food off the floor, so I just put a little handful on the floor. We're going to see if he eats it when he walks over there. The bitch upstairs renting the room from me has been given her notice. Because she's definitely involved in this as well. She's up there slamming doors, having a little childhood attitude, like narcissists do when they don't get their way. So I just took the bathroom door right off. That's right. I get any more problems from her, bedroom door is going next. And if she thinks that I can't break that door down, she's got another thing coming. Okay. Wrong check, people. How many times I gotta tell you that? But you'll find out. Now she's gonna pretend like she's on the phone while she walks out the door. Watch. When they know that you know, they avoid you like the plague. And that's what she's been doing. She walks around with these headphones on her head, pretends like she's talking on the phone so she can avoid having to interact with me. That was the first time she didn't do it. Probably because I said it out loud and my handler told her not to do it. So she just put the lock on her door and then just went down the stairs. And I think she's only going across the street. So for her to go and put that lock on her door, which I just heard her do, just to go across the street, what does that tell you? Okay. I know that she's guilty and I know that she's a part of this and she's leaving. Go over there and eat your food off the floor so I can see you eat it. When she first moved in, they tried thought provoking me into the fact that she may be an undercover cop investigating this by not doing their things when she was home. That was them attempting to mind fuck me. Um, I literally think she just put that lock on her door to walk across the street. Mm-hmm. We'll find out in a second when she walks back in. Let me see you eat that food off the floor. Okay, he's eating the food off the floor. It'll be interesting to see if these live chats notes are still on this video when I'm finished videoing, and when I go to post it, we'll see if it's still on there. Chickimoto, Chiccimoto. We'll see if it's still on there. Message reached. Yep, that was right. See? I didn't retract those messages. He did. Retracted. Message retracted. Message retracted. I didn't do that. These people don't want to be exposed. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. And she's relying too much on that fucking lock on her fucking handle of her door. I can tell you that right now because I can fucking break that door down in a second. She doesn't want to fuck with me. She really doesn't. Okay. Her cat is a door bolter. I will let that cat outside. And while she's chasing her cat around Greece, all of her things will be going on the porch. She doesn't want to fuck with me. Not for anything, but I have no reason to go in that room. I would never go in that room even if she didn't have a lock on it. Because I am somebody that matured and knows boundaries and knows people's privacy and knows when they're violating it. And I don't do things like that. She's hiding something. She's definitely hiding something. All right. If you have to put that lock on your door for 2 minutes while you run across the street, you're hiding something. It's all right. Look at all these retracted messages from this asshole that's in here. He doesn't want proof that he was in the house or what he was saying. Good. Um, she's got until September 5th to get the fuck out of here. September 5th. That is the 60-day mark, which was what I gave her when she came in here. I told her if it doesn't work out, you get a 60-day notice. That is the 60-day mark, September 5th. September 5th comes and she ain't out. That door gets broken down. Her cat gets released. And all her shit goes on the porch and the locks get changed. And that's the way that's going to happen. I'm not trying to make it comfortable for her to stay here. She doesn't have access to the toilet paper anymore. She's got to buy it herself. Or the paper towels. Or my laundry soap. Everything she was helping herself to. I'm sorry, but if you're making $17.50 an hour, you can afford to buy yourself your own laundry soap. And your own coffee too. Yeah, unless you're hitting the crack pipe. Which I wouldn't doubt. So, I wouldn't doubt for a second if that's what's going on up there. Alright, let's see if this cat eats the food. Go ahead, dick fuck. Retract all your messages. Go ahead. There you go. Retract them all. Okay. Right. Predictable and repetitive. Just like I told you. Nope, she ain't eating the food. Now she's going for the water dish. Okay. Now they're angry that they don't have food. He just lashed out at his best friend. Now I'm going to have to open a can of tuna and put it down for them because they messed with the new dry food. Which I don't have money to buy more dry food, and I'm not going to until I have money. I'm not going to ask anybody to borrow money for more dry food because they're just going to keep doing that. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to put down some tuna right now. Okay. There's 4 bowls of tuna. Yes, they're pissed about the dry food. Yes, I am too. But they don't understand English and they don't understand why, what's happening with it. And I can't tell them. But they're not going to serve because they got tuna. Hello. If you're a perp, I will be ignoring you. Yeah, looks like they got into the new bag of cat food, which I had to borrow money from to get. So, this shit's not gonna stop. Um, Even when they're not poisoning the food, they'll take uh, the food out of that container, like half of whatever's in there, constantly. Throw it underneath the computer desk, right there, or just flat out steal it. So they fuck you financially. Okay. These cats are not expensive to uh, support. It's a $50 bag of dry food a month, and then they each split one can of tuna a night, which is $1. All right. Well, it looks like I might have to get some canned food from now on. Oh, we have another retracted message. Okay, so there's 3 people in the house. 2 of them are perps. Yes, sir. Come here. Yes, sir. I got tuna. Come here. Come here. Yes, sir. Tuna. Come here. Okay. See how they're eating the tuna, but they're not touching the dry food? Okay. That's because I just opened it. They're getting into my food too. Um, I believe that they're poisoning me with my food and my tap water. I've been using tap water for about a year now since I've been completely broke. And before I stopped talking to the neighbor next door completely, she came over here with some guy and went down in the basement and was looking at my water pump for some reason, which the landlord could have done. They're definitely up to something when it comes to the water. And our water is connected. So um, something's going on there. She will never be stepping foot into my house again. Um, but that was right before I stopped completely talking to her. So, if my live stream is not being blocked by these ducks and anybody who's able to see it, you can also see that these perps are retracting their messages. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. I'll be taking a look at it. I'm going to be asking a fellow TI if they're able to see my live stream. They'll tell me. Don't forget these people are invisible cloaking in my house. All they have to do is walk by the cat food and sprinkle poison on it. Walk by and I wouldn't even know it. That's all they gotta do. Okay. And they do. They do shit like that. Exposure, 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 exposure. Okay. The girl upstairs goes by the name Emily Wilkins. I found her on roomies.com. Her narcissistic mask slipped not long after she got here. And has been ever since. Once that mask falls off of a narcissist and you see the monster that's really behind that mask, there's no one seeing it. That's not, there's no one seeing it. Okay. Just like when you find out the word of God and you get saved and you find out all that is true, there's no one knowing it. I've had flu-like symptoms for well over 2 weeks now, and diarrhea for no reason. So my food and water is being poisoned. do it a little bit at a time. They kill you some. That's how they do it. Then they make it look like a natural cause or a disease, which they actually caused. Branded 317 says, who has access to the food and water? This is a serious problem. Don't worry, he'll retract that message in a second. Because he knows that he's a burp, and so do I. And there it goes. Message retracted. Mm-hmm. Everything these burps are writing on my screen right now, I don't know if you're able to see, but they're writing them and then they're retracting the message. I'm going to stop this live stream and start another one and take a look at this video.